Have you ever felt like a total third wheel while walking with your friends? Well, Jhope definitely knows that feeling after a recent stroll in Boston. Instead of enjoying the sights together, Jungkook was entirely focused on being Taehyung's personal cameraman. Welcome back to Tea Diary, your ultimate hub for all things Taekook. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for your daily dose of updates and sweet moments. Let's dive right into today's story. Whenever BTS members step out for some unofficial downtime, cameras are always ready to capture the magic. But recently, one specific short clip from their time in Boston completely took over our Twitter timelines and had everyone talking. In this quick video, we can clearly see Hobi, Taehyung, and Jungkook taking a relaxing walk, soaking in the beautiful city vibes together. The atmosphere feels incredibly laid back, with the boys dressed in casual, comfy outfits while enjoying the fresh outdoor breeze. However, it did not take long for eagle-eyed armies to notice a very specific detail that immediately shifted everyone's focus away from the scenery. Rather than walking side by side as a solid trio, their formation looked just a little bit unusual. The dynamic on screen shifted quickly, showing a hilarious contrast between the members. What exactly happened that made this simple walk turn into a massive viral moment? Let's break it down right now. As they strolled down the street, Hobi took the lead, walking slightly ahead of the two youngest members. Every now and then, he would turn around to chat with them or point out something interesting along the lively Boston sidewalks. But guess what kind of response he was getting from the back? Absolutely nothing, because those two were entirely in their own little world. Jungkook was lagging behind, but definitely not because he was tired from the long walk. Instead, he was completely preoccupied with holding his camera up, locking his entire focus onto just one person, Taehyung. Hobi, realizing what was happening, could only flash a resigned but fond smile at the adorable antics of his two younger brothers. He just let them be in their own bubble. Netizens could not stop laughing at the situation, flooding social media with comments calling Hobi the ultimate VIP third wheel. But honestly, how did Jungkook look while filming? Wait until you hear this. When it comes to recording and producing breathtaking videos, we all know that Jungkook is an absolute mastermind. The flawless quality of his Golden Closet film projects is something nobody can ever doubt. But what makes this specific moment so incredibly special is the extra dedication Jungkook poured into capturing the absolute perfect angle of Taehyung. He literally did not care about the crowded street, shifting his position, crouching down just a little bit, and taking a few steps backward just to make sure Taehyung was perfectly centered inside his camera frame. Taehyung himself looked so relaxed and natural, completely unfazed, as if he was already completely used to being the main muse for the Golden Magnes lens. The synergy between the camera director and his favorite model was simply undeniable. But wait a second, did you happen to catch the tiny, hidden detail that made ARMY's hearts skip a beat when this video was analyzed and zoomed in closer? Yes, you can never underestimate the eagle eyes of our amazing armies when it comes to spotting the sweetest details. When fans slowed down the clip and heavily zoomed in on the glass window of a nearby storefront, a magical reflection was revealed. In that faint but undeniable reflection, you can clearly see Jungkook flashing the biggest, brightest smile behind his phone while continuously recording Taehyung, who was laughing out loud at one of Hobi's sudden jokes. That smile on Jungkook's face was so genuine and pure, exactly the kind of automatic smile that appears when you are looking at someone who brings you absolute happiness. It is no wonder that thousands of fans found themselves smiling right along with him after noticing this incredibly precious detail. It is these small, unscripted moments that truly showcase how deep and authentic their bond is off-camera. But how did Taehyung react to getting all this undivided attention from his favorite magne? Taehyung was equally captivating and endearing throughout this entire recording session. While he always radiates an intensely charismatic and fierce aura whenever he performs on stage, he showed a completely different side in front of Jungkook's lens. He playfully flashed his signature peace sign and gave his famous, adorable boxy smile directly toward the camera, showing his softest and most playful self. Their natural chemistry just flowed effortlessly in the crisp Boston air. It was overwhelmingly clear that Taehyung felt super comfortable, while Jungkook was thoroughly enjoying every single second of capturing his Hyung's happiness. And what about poor Hobi in all of this? He just kept walking steadily ahead, completely accepting his temporary fate as the supportive older brother guiding the way while the youngest members lived in their own romantic movie scene. The internet's reaction to this hilarious dynamic was absolutely insane and so fun to read. It honestly did not take long at all for this adorable clip to go massively viral across Weverse, TikTok, and Twitter. Hashtags mentioning Hobi and our beloved duo instantly dominated the worldwide trending charts within just a few hours. ARMYs simply could not stop leaving the most hilarious and creative comments. One popular tweet read, "Somebody please save Hobi from being trapped in the Taekook universe," while another fan joked, "Jungkook's camera settings are permanently locked on autofocus for Kim Taehyung only." Many fans also took the time to playfully thank Hobi, because without his presence walking ahead, this candid video would not have perfectly highlighted the pure, chaotic, and loving dynamic between the three of them. The contrast between Hobi's focused walking and the boys' filming session was the ultimate comedic masterpiece, but this viral event actually sparked a massive theory among fans. What if this is part of something way bigger? In reality, this is far from the first time we have witnessed Jungkook seamlessly slip into his dedicated personal cameraman mode exclusively for Taehyung. Do you all remember those iconic airport moments, or when they were filming episodes for Run BTS and In the Soup? Jungkook always seems to possess this natural, undeniable instinct to permanently capture the most precious and beautiful moments of his favorite Hyung. This consistent, heartwarming habit has naturally led many ARMYs to start putting together some highly anticipated new theories. If Jungkook was genuinely this dedicated to meticulously recording aesthetic clips while they were roaming the streets of Boston, could it possibly mean that we are about to get a massive surprise drop in the very near future? Fans are holding their breath, analyzing every single previous upload pattern, desperately hoping that this footage sees the light of day. Because if it actually does, the internet might break. A massive number of fans are now confidently predicting that all this high-quality footage Jungkook filmed in Boston is not just meant to be hidden away in his private camera roll forever. There is a very strong possibility that this could be raw material for a brand new Golden Closet film project, or at the very least, a beautiful special vlog for the fans. Just try to imagine it for a second if it actually drops, a cinematic, aesthetic masterpiece featuring the gorgeous street vibes of Boston, accompanied by their favorite chill indie background music, starring none other than Kim Taehyung as the absolute main character. If this dream scenario actually becomes a reality, we better brace ourselves, because Weverse and YouTube servers will definitely crash from the overwhelming traffic. Until then, all we can do is wait patiently and keep replaying this legendary third wheel moment over and over again to survive the drought. Are you guys ready for a drop? These Taekook moments in Boston are just endlessly fun to talk about. It is always so heartwarming to see them relax and share a laugh, even if poor Hobi had to be the third wheel for a little bit. What do you guys think? Will Jungkook's footage be released as a special vlog, or will it stay locked in his hard drive forever? Drop your theories in the comments below. If you loved today's video, make sure to leave a like, share this with your fellow ARMYs, and subscribe to Tea Diary to help our channel grow. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.